Hello, everyone. Welcome to IMPROVATE's Defense and Cyber Conference. Israel is well known throughout the world as a pioneer in defense technologies. We are proud to present solutions that we know can improve the security of free nations. We established IMPROVATE as a platform for cooperation and business development. And in light of the situation in Ukraine, today's event will facilitate connections between Israeli defense and cyber companies, as well as military and defense ministry representatives from throughout the region. I'm proud to introduce our first speaker today, IMPROVATE founder and chair, Irina Nevzlin. Irina is the chair of the board of directors of the Museum of the Jewish People and the president of the Nadav Foundation. Welcome, Irina Nevzlin.
Hi, everyone. I was just getting advice from our most esteemed colleague, President Rosen Plevneliev, because I was asking him whether you can joke today or not. We're here because of the war. It's a funeral of the Queen, so looks like we have to be without the jokes today. Welcome. It's very good to see you all. I don't see you all because of the light, but I'll get there eventually. Welcome to IMPROVATE Sofia Defense and Cyber Conference. As Shanna mentioned, we're gathered here today in the wake of Russian invasion to Ukraine. It casts a shadow over this region, but it casts a shadow over all over the world. War creates situations where each of us have to make a choice. You have to choose between dictatorship and democracy. You have to choose between right or wrong, and you have to choose between good or evil. We are not in the gray area anymore. There is a moment where you choose. Today is very personal for me. IMPROVATE is a business platform, of course, as you know, but this region was my home for 25 years. When I look at the letters on the street, I can actually read and understand. My family, scattered around, lived here for centuries. And as much as I tried, my staple food is not hummus, even though I'm in Israel for more than 15 years, it's still potato. With us here today are representatives from 30 countries. I want to just for a second mention that number because, of course, it's much more than what we have in Southeast Europe, but we have ambassadors here from all around the world because the issue that we're discussing here, it's not a European issue, it's not a Russia-Ukraine issue, it's a world issue. It's the question of where the world goes from here. So welcome to all of you. Each country that is represented here is in the need of the solution because what happened is that we woke up to a reality which is completely new to all of us. This war led us to a painful understanding that we must act, and we must act with haste. It's one of the, we can say probably that Ukraine is one of the worst disasters of what happened in the 21st century. And now we're in the situation where it's up to all of us to find a way to protect our freedom. We as IMPROVATE bring together companies and government bodies, and we cutting-edge innovators, tech leaders from all around the region and from Israel, of course. And we all want to be one thing. We want to be part of the solution of how we protect ourselves, our people, and our borders. Since we launched 2 years ago, we brought together more than 200 companies and government bodies. We promoted new technologies through conferences like this, more than 20 conferences, and opened unique opportunities, cooperation opportunities. Ladies and gentlemen, it's at a time like this that identities are forged. Identities of people, identities of businesses, identities of the countries. I want to make it very clear. The goal of this war was to erase Ukrainian identity. The result is the opposite. We are watching now the building and the creation of strong, resilient, united Ukrainian people. Thank you. It is also at times like this that we all face questions. Who are we and what we stand for? I personally believe that everything we do, every choice we make, every decision we take, every act of philanthropy, business, everything you do throughout the day is ultimately a reflection of who you choose you are and which side you choose to belong to. So I'm thanking you all for choosing to belong to the right side. Thank you. Before we get our conference on the way, I want to say a big thank you to a couple of people, but there is only one and only Ronit Hassin-Hochman. Unlike many of you, and I hope many of you will be able to join me, I'm privileged to be inspired by her and working by her side every day. I also want to thank our two amazing partners, Gary Kasparov, which needs no introduction, and President Rosen Plevneliev. I wish the country was bigger. Special thanks goes also to IMPROVATE team. I can't see you guys. Where? It wouldn't have happened without them. Over the next 2 days, IMPROVATE conference will help you build strong connections, which we hope will make this region safer and the world better. Thank you.